Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a new video. Today, I want to show you how I've been uploading to the international Amazon merch marketplaces in an efficient way, because you can spend all day translating the text manually, but there are better options, as you would expect. Also, I just want to share some information about these Amazon international marketplaces so that, we can determine whether or not it's worth our upload slots. Obviously, your strategy is unique to your account and your uploads. So you don't need to push every design you make to every international marketplace or every product type. This is the dynamic nature of Amazon merch. If you're in tier 100,000, you would approach things differently than if you're in tier 100, as you guys know. I'm sure you know that. But it's gonna be a good video. I'm gonna show you how I've been pushing products to all the international marketplaces using automation. You guys know I'm a big fan. So I'm gonna go jump on my computer and we can get started. Hey guys, thank you again for joining me. Real quick, let me introduce myself for the new viewers. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.8 million on Amazon to date, including over $250,000 through Amazon merch. I've got a weekly print on demand giveaway. I'd love it if you would enter. It's completely free. We're giving away $1,000 in prizes to 2 lucky winners. There's a link in the description, by the way. Also, next to that link in the description, there's another one for a free 7-day Amazon merch mini course. It's better than you're probably expecting it to be. There's one lesson delivered to your inbox each day. Also got an Amazon merch Facebook community. I'd love to have you there. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can follow my progress as an Amazon merch seller with my monthly income reports. And last but not least, I wrote a full Amazon merch course. And if you'd like to check that out, you can essentially learn everything that I've learned in the last almost 4 years, going from tier 10 to tier 100,000. Also, I'm going live in the private Facebook group for my merch course tomorrow. So if you join tonight, you can take part in the live. All right, let's get back to business. So as you guys are probably aware, Amazon merch, well, you might not be aware, but when it first started, you could only post products to Amazon.com, and it was like that for years. And then at some point, I'm guessing it was 2018, I think, maybe late 2017, probably, no. I think 2017 was when they started introducing additional product types. 2018 was probably when they started introducing the additional marketplaces. And they went from just Amazon.com, which is US market, to Amazon.co.uk, the United Kingdom, and Amazon.de, Germany. They added support for these marketplaces, and they've slowly been rolling out additional product types to them. Well, not really slowly if you just got into Amazon merch, but at least that's how it worked back in the day. Because as you can see now, they've added a lot of different product types to additional international marketplaces as well. So after they did UK and Germany, they also rolled out to France, Italy, and Spain. And then lastly, they rolled out to Japan. And some of you guys watching this, you may not even have access to Japan yet. I know I've seen people in the Facebook group saying that they are still waiting, but it's okay, because if you are still waiting, I'm guessing you're in a lower tier and you may want to prioritize uploading to Amazon.com anyways, because you do get the highest sales potential there. And that brings me to my next point. I want to drill down really quickly into some of the figures that I was able to gather for the Amazon international marketplaces. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get 2020. I'm moving my chair here so you can see what's behind me. 2019 was the best I could find, but they were projecting that Amazon.com, the United States market, did 193 billion in 2019. The German market did 22.2 billion, UK did 17.5 billion, Japan did 16 billion, and the rest of the world did 31 billion in sales. Now, when they say rest of the world, they're lumping in together not just the international marketplaces that we're able to push to with Amazon merch, but also they've got, international marketplaces in additional countries as well, where Amazon is probably more or less relatively new and just getting established there. It'll probably be a matter of time, because obviously we know Lord Bezos, you got to say a prayer to him every day. Lord Bezos, please don't terminate my Amazon seller accounts. We know he's not stopping until he's got full world domination. So, it's my guess too that we'll be seeing additional marketplaces supported. But anyways, I was going to say that when you see marketplaces like, this is just my understanding, but when you see like UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, like those were the 5 that I was able to fulfill products to. I mean, I wasn't doing the fulfillment, but when I sold in the European FBA program for a year, I would send inventory to one location, and then I had active listings that could be fulfilled from just me sending inventory to that one location. So I don't know if they just kept it in that one spot or if they have their fulfillment network and they redistribute it. But either way, like, and I haven't been to Europe and I'm not that great at geography, but I know these countries are pretty close to each other. So I think that has something to do with it. All right, so I also grabbed some information on these marketplaces. We're not going to spend too long on it because I want to show you a demo of how I'm doing these uploads in an efficient way. But Amazon, United Kingdom, they have a population of 65.6 million. Their currency is the pound sterling, and they speak English. So Amazon's one of the UK's leading online retailers. The marketplace also has a 16% market share of the UK's e-commerce market, making it a great platform to reach British shoppers. Amazon Germany, population 82.6 million, currency the euro, official language German. With an e-commerce market worth 71 billion euros and a third of all internet users in this country happy to purchase from overseas retailers, Germany is a great option for international expansion. Amazon France, they've got a population of 66.9 million, currency is the euro, official language French. Thanks to its close proximity to the UK, not to mention its growing e-commerce market and considerable number of consumers willing to purchase from an overseas retailers, France has become a great option for sellers looking to expand internationally. Amazon Italy, population 60.6 million, currency the euro, official language Italian. While it can't be ignored that the Italian e-commerce market does lag behind some of Europe's other major countries, it is developing at a rapid rate and even saw a 14% increase between 2016 and 2017. And obviously you guys already know, if this article predates 2020, 2020 has forced the late adopters to take e-commerce a little bit more seriously because of the inability to go and shop, in person at times, depending, I guess, where you live. I shouldn't be laughing, but these lockdowns have been pretty crazy, and I'll leave it at that. All right, Amazon Spain, population 46.5 million, currency the euro, official language Spanish. So although Spain's another of Europe's e-commerce markets to have developed relatively slowly, it can't be ignored that it's still a market worth 28 billion euro, with as many as 48% of online shoppers having recently shopped cross-border. And last but not least, Amazon Japan. So population 127 million, currency Japanese yen, official language Japanese. With the world's third largest economy and a population of 128 million, 70% of which purchase online. That's huge, 70%. So maybe we need to take Amazon.co.jp, the Japanese market, a little bit more seriously. Japan is a lucrative market for almost any seller looking to expand their business internationally. All right, I love it. All right, and then the easiest way, guys, I'm just going to throw this out there first. The easiest way to translate your content into another language, because I think if you want to get indexed and increase the visibility of your listings as much as possible, you should probably put your primary keywords from the English language probably in the bullets, just so you get indexed on it in case people go to those marketplaces and search English. But that's obviously going to be a lot rarer than, for instance, if you sell on the Japanese market, you also should translate to Japanese. Is Google Translate perfect? I don't have to speak Japanese, because I don't, to know that no, it's not perfect. But is it better than nothing? Yes, it is. All right, so you can use Google. Just go to google.com, type in English to, and then type the language. English to Spanish, English to Japanese, English to French, etc. And you get a nice little translate box in real time. All right, so let's do a quick demo upload, and I'm going to show you how I've been going about getting my designs uploaded and translated in an efficient manner. So first and foremost, we have to make a design, and sticking with the past, when I've been doing these demo designs, I've been doing alien themed designs. So I made this one. It says, "Take me with you, 2020 sucks." So I noticed when I was doing a little bit of niche research for this video, probably spent too long on it, honestly, but I was looking at niches in high demand, and the 2020 sucks niche was in quite high demand, or at least it was generating some sales. So I took 2020 sucks and I cross-niched it with aliens, because hey, why not? And I said, "Take me with you." I thought this was funny. It's like people being like, we see the aliens, you think people would be scared. In 2020, people are like running to the spaceships like, "Please, please, beam me up. I don't want to be here anymore." So I thought that was funny. I might be the only one, but. And I used all sunsets instead of trying to design that myself. You know what? Like I always say, I'll trust the experts. It only costs $27 for an annual license. So if you want to show them some love, I got a link in the description. And I'm using them in conjunction with my friends at Merch Titans Automation. So that is the tool I'm going to be using to automate the uploads to Amazon Merch and automate translation. They use the DeepL translation AI. That's as much as I know. I went and I messaged them and I said, hey, what's the AI you're using for translating again? Because they had mentioned it to me in the past. It's called DeepL, and I wonder if that stands for deep learning. You guys want to see? DeepL Translator. DeepL Translate. Let's see. DeepL Translator is a free neural machine translation service launched on 28 August 2017, developed by DeepL GmbH, based in Cologne, Germany. It has received positive press asserting that it is more accurate and nuanced than Google Translate. Nice. How about that? They took Google on, and apparently they are more accurate. And I'm guessing this is probably the go-to for translating into German, so since it was made in Germany. All right, now that we got that out the way. So the first thing I did, I went inside my Merch Titans automation app. I loaded up my Amazon merch settings, including going into my color settings, and with my design that I showed you here, I designed against a white t-shirt. Now, you guys, if you follow my channel, if you guys are subscribed first, thank you, appreciate it. You know, I mentioned that I usually design optimized for dark t-shirts, but lately I've just been noticing everybody's got the dark t-shirts. So if you can instantly stand out and be one of, like, let's just say 2 to 3 to 4 listings on an entire page of 48 products that's not against a black t-shirt, well, the eye might be drawn to you instead of the sea of t-shirts that are all on the black thumbnail, the black t-shirt thumbnail, which is the default. At least it's my understanding that's going to be the default anytime you offer in black. So I said, you know what, let's design in white. All right, so I only checked one color, and I checked white. I tried it against different background colors, and this was the only one that looked really good. And again, if you don't look really good in search results, you're not going to get that click. You don't get that click, you're not getting the sale. You guys already know this, but it's good to put yourself in the customer's shoes every now and then. And I ignored the premium and the other product types because I'm only going to upload to standard shirts. All right, and then if you guys are wondering what the base cost for a 0 royalty on all the markets is, you can use this as a reference. One interesting thing actually is that the Spanish market has a lower base cost even though it's in euro. So that's kind of interesting. And Germany as well has a lower than France and Italy. So I guess that means that they don't have like one central distribution center or production center and then they distribute from there. They've probably got the centers in all of these countries if that's the case. Or maybe France and Italy might be sharing one. But also you notice that Japan is making you have the 1 yen estimated royalty. For whatever reason, you can't have 0. So it has to be 1 in case you're wondering. All right, that's it. I loaded up my Merch Titans settings. I went and I made a spreadsheet with that design, put the information in there, and then I hit start. Now, you guys ready for a live demo of how this works? All right, so I'd already pre-recorded the demo. I'm just going to watch it back with you and comment as it goes on what's happening. All right, so it comes on over here to the new product prompt. It will go into select products. It will configure it based on what products you want it to upload to. In this case, like I said, we're just doing standard t-shirts, and we kept all the international marketplaces enabled. Now, first, it will not edit the product itself. It's down here where we can't see. Doing keywords, it did the English one first for both Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk. Next up, you can see the German market keywords are going. It does not look like it translated the brand or the description. That's okay. It's still got where it counts, the title and the bullet 1, bullet 2. By the way, you have the option of toggling the translations on or off if you would like to disable it. That can also be done pretty easily in the Merch Titans settings. It's just a little toggle box, so you have control over that. There you go. It translated to French. It is currently translating to Italian. Next up, Spanish. Down there. By the way, if you guys speak any of these languages, you'll be able to tell whether or not it's doing a good job. I personally don't have a clue, even though sadly I did take 3 years of Spanish in high school, but who's counting? And there it goes into Japanese. Which honestly, don't be offended if you're Japanese, but when I see that, it just reminds me of like The Matrix. You remember that movie where it's just streaming down the green text in the background? That's what it reminds me of. All right, there we go. It selected the color white. It's now doing the pricing here. And as soon as it's done, boom, it's going to come down, hit the publish button for us, and we are done. Also, guys, got to mention that when you have it translate into other languages, unless you speak the language, I'm not sure how to avoid this. There's the potential for it to happen, but it may trigger a content policy violation because sometimes the translations, I guess, don't work exactly as expected, or certain marketplaces have, this is something that's true, by the way, they have their own unique content policies, so you should spend some time in the merch resources tab reading the content policies for the other marketplaces. But then also you may or may not know that it's translating a word into, you know, from something that isn't violating the content policy on any of the other international marketplaces, but then somehow only in Japan does it trigger a rejection. So this was the result of me recording that demo. Unfortunately, got rejected in Japan. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I've got a link in the description if you want to check out Merch Titans or All Sunsets. Also, I've got a discount code for Merch Titans if you guys want to use that. I think you can save like 20%, so pretty good deal. Also, I have a full tutorial on Merch Titans in my print on demand course and my Amazon merch course, if you're wondering. So if you want to join those courses, you get the exact templates that I use, etc., exactly as I do it. But hey guys, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, all I ask, let the YouTube algorithm know by hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed and you want to take a second to hit that button, it would also be really appreciated. But anyways, guys, take care. I'll see you soon.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at RyansMethod.com. Thank you.